Good morning, everyone, and a very warm welcome to all of you from the Europe Hotel School. My name is Host, and as an expert in AI for the hotel sector, it's a real pleasure to be with you for this online study session today. We're going to get into a topic that isn't just changing our industry, it's completely redefining its future. Now, what we're covering today isn't just some academic exercise. This is absolutely essential, practical knowledge for your future careers as hospitality leaders. In an industry that's more connected than ever, your ability to use technology to manage global complexity, well, that's what's going to set you apart. So let's start by framing the central challenge here. Just imagine for a second that you're in a leadership role, maybe a general manager or a corporate director. How would you actually manage a team that's spread out across 10, maybe even 20 different countries, and do it legally? It sounds pretty daunting, right? Well, this is the new reality, and today we're going to look at the solution. To give our discussion some structure, here's our roadmap for the session. We'll start with this idea of the global hospitality team. Then, we'll get into the huge administrative challenges that come with it. After that, we'll introduce the solution, what I call the AI compliance shield, see how its automation works, and wrap up by talking about how this lets hotel groups scale with real confidence. Okay, so our first topic, the global hospitality team. You see, the old model of having everyone in a single central office is quickly becoming a thing of the past. Today's leading hotel groups really operate without borders, which allows them to find the absolute best talent no matter where they are in the world. And this slide really paints a clear picture of this new structure. I mean, think about it. Your headquarters might be in London, but your best revenue managers could be working from Spain. Your digital marketing gurus might be in Asia, giving you that crucial 24/7 market coverage, while other corporate staff are literally all over the world. This distributed model is a huge advantage for finding talent and reaching new markets. Which, of course, brings us to our next point. A massive admin challenge. Because while having a global team is a fantastic asset, it comes with a pretty significant hidden risk: the unbelievable legal and administrative complexity of managing an international workforce. And here's the really crucial part. Every single country plays by its own set of rules. As a manager, you'd be trying to juggle completely different local labor laws, unique tax regulations for each country, and wildly different requirements for employee benefits. And just to make it harder, these laws are constantly changing. Trying to keep up with all of that manually is, well, it's a truly monumental task. This quote just perfectly illustrates the high stakes we're talking about. As you know from your studies right here at the Euro Hotel School, London, trying to manage this complexity by hand, with spreadsheets and hiring local lawyers for every single person, it's more than just inefficient. It is, like the slide says, a recipe for legal disaster. One mistake can lead to huge fines, messy legal battles, and really do some serious damage to a brand's reputation. So that leads us right into our third section, the AI compliance shield. We've laid out a modern problem, and it absolutely demands a modern solution. And this is exactly where artificial intelligence steps in, not as some sci-fi concept, but as a powerful, practical tool that's available to us right now. Specifically, we'll look at platforms like Deel AI. So what is it? Well, to put it simply, it's an AI-powered platform that's built to completely automate global hiring, payroll, and, most importantly, compliance for international teams. I really want you to think of this technology as a compliance shield. It's a great metaphor, right? The AI acts like a protective barrier for the company, basically neutralizing all those complex legal risks that come with hiring around the world. It makes sure that every HR move is not just safe, but 100% compliant with local law. Okay, so how does this shield actually work in the real world? In our fourth section, Automation in Action, we're going to look under the hood at the mechanics of the system and the practical steps that make this tech so incredibly effective. The process itself is amazingly simple. First, an HR professional just enters the new hire's job and country. Right away, the AI taps into its global knowledge base, which is a massive, constantly updated library of international law, and it creates a locally compliant contract in just seconds. Then the global payroll engine kicks in, automatically taking care of all the tax withholdings and benefits for that specific place. And the most critical part, the system is always watching, tracking legal changes, and sending alerts if anything needs to be updated. It's a totally seamless, automated workflow. What this creates is what you might call a set and forget approach to compliance. Just think about the strategic value of this for an HR department. Instead of spending weeks on legal calls for just one new hire, they can get the whole process done in minutes, feeling totally confident that the AI will handle the ongoing compliance. This frees them up to focus on what really matters, developing talent and taking care of their people. And finally, let's zoom out and look at the big picture in our fifth section, scaling with confidence. Because the impact here is so much bigger than just admin efficiency. This is about fundamentally changing a hotel group's ability to grow on a global scale.
This slide really shows the transformation with incredible clarity. Before AI, global expansion meant high legal risk, relying on expensive law firms, a ton of manual work for HR, and a very slow, careful approach to hiring internationally. But after you bring in an AI solution, that whole story changes. High risk becomes compliance confidence. High costs become cost-effective. Manual work gets redirected to a focus on people. And slow hiring turns into rapid global scaling.
So the ultimate takeaway is this. AI takes compliance from being a necessary but really burdensome admin task and turns it into a powerful strategic advantage. The ability to hire the best people in the world quickly and with total legal security, that gives you a decisive competitive edge in today's hospitality world. So, I'll leave you with a final question to think about as you continue your studies. As technology like AI gets better and better at mastering these complex, rule-based tasks like compliance, what does that mean for your roles as future leaders? Which uniquely human skill, creativity, empathy, strategic vision, is going to become the most valuable asset that you possess? Thank you for your time and attention today.